Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Arlene, and today we're going to be talking about online dating tips. As you have seen in the title of this video, this is designed for male viewers looking for Filipino women. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number one, you have to be very certain of the qualities that you're looking for in a partner in life. Why am I saying that? It's because when you're going to this online dating website, it's like going to fishing, but instead of trying to catch the fish, it's the fish jumping into your boat. And this is based on my husband's experience. You will be bombarded of a lot of messages from women, and if you are not sure of what really are you looking for, you might get distracted of the beauty when in fact you are more of like the inside qualities of a person. You might get distracted because like she's nice when in fact probably you want a professional, but she was not professional, but she was nice. So it's like your life. If you just go through life without goal, then yeah, you will get whatever you get. But if you are intentional of what you really want, it's like you get what you attract. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's number one on my list. All right, number two, let's move on to your profile on the dating website. Some men don't care much into what they really put into their dating profile, but for me, it's really important for you to take time to complete your dating profile. Add the decent pictures that you have, and then there will be portions in there that you will be asked to share something about yourself. Don't be shy. Write those down so that whenever somebody is visiting your profile, then that person could look for something that could start a conversation. Just like what happened with me and my husband, he puts in his dating website that he has traveled the world for 7 times already. So that made me curious. And when I browsed through his pictures, I was interested because he was with his parents. And then I was amazed that he really took the time to write down his favorite food, his the places that he has visited. When I checked my husband's website, I was so impressed that I sent him the message first. So yeah, and probably if I didn't do it, we probably didn't meet. Yeah, and then speaking of pictures, that's number three. Don't just post pictures that are like almost naked. You know what I mean? Like if you have abs, good. But I would say post more decent pictures that can depict or show your interests and your hobbies in life. Of course, do not post pictures that are like 20 years old or like 10-year-old photos, you know. Don't catfish, guys, because you will never go a long way with that. You might probably get some interest from women, but then when they realize that they are not talking to the person that they thought that they are talking to, they will ghost you. Yeah, they will be out of their way pretty soon. So that's my tips on the pictures. So as a recap, show something that would show your interest and your hobbies. And yeah, do not catfish, guys. Show preferably your recent pictures. My next tip would be become a paid user. Why for me it's important? It's because most Filipino women in the dating website are not paid users. And if they are not paid users and you are not a paid user, you guys can't see each other's messages. And another important thing to note is that could also send a signal to the woman that you are not that serious in looking for a woman to marry when you are not paying the subscription. Like me, when I was on the dating website, whenever I see profiles of men that are unpaid users, I just ignored them. I prioritize those men that paid the subscription. All right? Okay, so, and then next, take time to read the profiles of women that you are interested with, not just the photos. I know men, you're very physical, but take time to read the profile of the person, because like me, I am not pretty, and according to my husband, he almost blocked me because of my crooked teeth. But had he blocked me, he would have missed out. Anyway, guys, so back to what I was saying. So take time to read profiles of women, not just responding to women who are messaging you. Try to like really look for that woman that fits your characteristics that you set out. And then, of course, if you like the person, reach out to them, message them. Now, if you are very specific into what you really want, you can make use of the tagline. So that would be my next tip. Be specific on your tagline. In the online dating profile, at the top, you will have your tagline there. So if you want professionals, then probably you can shout out only entertaining industry professional women. Or if you are only interested with no boyfriend since birth, then you could probably say only entertaining no boyfriend since birth. So that could send out a message to the women visiting your profile that if they don't qualify to that criteria, then might as well stay away from your profile. And that way you are weeding out and not be bothered with the messages of the women that you really don't want. Now that we have covered everything that I can think of about the profile, I would say if you are now communicating to a person, or if there's already a woman that you're interested with and you're having conversations back and forth, then I would say my next tip, do video calls often. And if the lady said no video call, just chatting, then say no right away. And that's a really red alert that that person could be a scammer. And well, let's give her a benefit of the doubt. Say she's shy and doesn't want to meet with you, but after a month or two still doesn't want to meet you on video, there's something fishy, right? So if the person doesn't do a video call, then stay away from that person. All right, don't invest your time, your money, and your emotions. That's the most important one. Why video call? For me and my husband, it's really important because you're having a long distance relationship, and I think that could be the only way for you to really gauge what kind of person she is, if she fits the kind of person that she's trying to portray over chatting. So how do you know that? Like me, when I was communicating with my husband, he can see where I'm at, what kind of friends that I am with, what kind of parents I have, what kind of office mates, how I treat people around me, or how people treat me. So yeah, because if you do video call, it will not take you a long time to figure out if she was just faking it. Next, guys, is that I know it's a little difficult, actually not little, but I don't like communicating in the dating website. That's why when I found a person that I like and I want to communicate, or I want to get to know better, I suggest to that person, or you can suggest to that person, to move to Messenger or Facebook Messenger or Skype. Don't use WhatsApp. If that person suggests to you that she wanted to use, or she wanted you guys to move to WhatsApp, I don't know. I just don't trust WhatsApp. For me, WhatsApp is like an app that the scammers usually use. Or what's nice about Messenger is that in the Philippines, most of us, if not all, has Facebook account. And if you have Facebook, you have access to Facebook Messenger. And if you have a Facebook Messenger, even if you don't have a data or a load, that person can still receive your messages. She can't see your photos though, or she can do video call if she has no load, but still at least she gets to receive your messages. So I like Messenger. And if the lady that you're chatting with is saying she doesn't have messenger, I would probably doubt her. Yeah. My next tip is never send money to the Philippines, or never send money to the person you just met online. Well, if you have visited her and you liked her and you already have plans together, then probably you can send her money. But this is also a red flag. If the person is asking the money from you, I would say try to pump your brakes, because I don't know if I mean, maybe it's just me, but I feel like if that person is asking money and not waiting for you to give money voluntarily, I think she's just after for your money. That's just my opinion. Because actually when I was communicating with my husband online, the load was pretty tough on me, because we are constant in video call, and load in the Philippines is very expensive. And like I could spend around like $150 a month just for the load, and that money is pretty much a big chunk of my paycheck in the Philippines. But still, I never ask for money for a loan from my husband. Don't send money if you don't really know the person much yet, or if you're not really in the serious relationship status. If you are already in the stage where you are so like almost sure that this she's the right person, I would say, and I think it's a good test also, to give her a surprise visit. Because yeah, you can go to her residence or to her work and drop her a visit. And that's what my husband did. He surprised me at my work, and for me it's a good strategy, if you, of course, if you can afford it, because the person was not able to like prepare ahead of time, right? So you can really see the real person. But of course, prepare yourself emotionally, because yeah, there's a chance or a possibility that that person was really lying and you caught her. But still, at least you caught her while you are still in the dating stage, and you haven't spent much of your money, your time, and your emotions to her. So yeah, that's that. If you can afford, fly to the Philippines, give her a surprise visit. And then lastly, I would say have a successful relationship. Empty the skeleton in the closet right off the bat. Not be pretentious, be transparent. Tell her if she can't accept it, then she's not the right person for you. So, yeah, at least you haven't invested emotions yet with that person. Talk a lot of things, ask a lot of questions, and be transparent. And of course, you will have a lot of cultural differences. So the time that you spend communicating with a woman, you have to be really talking into serious matter, like everything, the goal, what are your plans, things like that, cultural differences, especially the aspect about money and supporting family. Which, if you are interested on how to handle those kind of conversation about money, I will make another video. Just watch out for it, okay? Because I've been receiving a lot of comments around that topic, the money thing. Because like, we Filipinos, even if we are married, we are still supporting our family. So if you are interested of my perspective and my husband's perspective on how to deal with that aspect, then stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have comments, leave it down below. And if you have video suggestions as well, leave it down below. Again, thank you so much, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.